So today we discuss a problem on combined arithmetic mean where both n are missing. So when both n are missing, we can it is highly impossible to find the exact figures of n, both n1 and n2. So what we can do here, we can find the proportionate of n values, or maybe for percentages. So let us calculate such a problem here. So there is a problem in page number 109, example 14. The mean monthly salary paid to all the employees of a company was rupees 5,000. So all the employees, the mean wage, the average wage paid to all the employees in the company is for rupees 5,000. Okay, so here this is combined arithmetic mean. So they said all the employees, irrespective of their position or irrespective of the gender. Okay, so all the employees, but they are not mentioned here what is the total strength, how many employees are there. So no information about how many employees are there in the company. And second, what they tell, the mean monthly salary paid to male and female employees was rupees 5,200 and rupees 4,200 respectively. So if male population we consider as a x bar 1, so the male population to male employees, how much they are paying? On an average, they are paying for rupees 5,200 rupees salary. So we can say it as a x bar 1, that is rupees 5,200. And that of female employees, they are paying rupees 4,200. That is the x bar 2 here. So x bar 1 and x bar 2 and x bar c is given, but no information about what is the n1 or n2 or even total employees. So what they tell here next, find the percentage of male and females employed by a company. So they are asking to find percentage. So that is equal to 100. That is n1 plus n2 is equal to 100. So we know that when we add both populations, that is the both observations, number of observation, we get total. So n1 and n2 is 100 here. So when it is equal to percentage, that means here we can convert into this way. So n1 is equal to 100 minus, if you take that side, it will become minus n2. So n1 is equal to 100 minus n2. Now the formula of combined arithmetic mean, x bar c is equal to n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 divided by n1 plus n2. So what all things we know, just fill them in the formula. So x bar c, combined wage, the total wage, average wage paid for the total employees is 5,000 rupees. So 5,000 is equal to n1, we don't know, but n1 we have converted into this form. So n1 is equal to 100 minus n2. So 100 minus n2 into bracket x bar 1. X bar 1 is 5,200. So 5,200 plus n2. n2 into x bar 2 is 4,200 divided by n1 plus n2. If you add both, that is 100. Already we have taken in the percentage, so directly write here 100. Now take this 100 this side, so it will become 5,000 into 100 is equal to, so 100 into 5,200 is 5,200 into 100, 52,000, sorry, 5,20,000 minus 5,200 n2 plus 4,200 n2. 5,200 n2 and 4,200 n2. Now just make it simpler here. Okay, so 5202 is minus, there is a negative sign here, and 4200 positive value. So minus into plus, we have to deduct here. Minus 5200 plus 4200, we get 1000 N2. So 5000 into 100 is 5 lakh. Okay, 5 lakh is equal to 5 lakh, just 20,000 minus 1000 N2. 5 lakh 20,000 minus 1000 N1. If you take this side, it will become positive, and we'll send this 5 lakh that side. So it will become 1000 N2 is equal to 5 lakh 20,000 minus 5 lakh. 5 lakh 20,000 minus 5 lakh. So 1000 N2 is equal to 5 lakh 20,000 minus 5 lakh is 20,000. So just N2 is equal to send 1000 that side. Here there is a into sign between both. If you send the opposite side, it will become divided by. So 20,000 divided by 1000. So 3 zeros will get cancelled here. Therefore, N2 is equal to 20. So out of a total number of employees, 20% of employees are N2. N2 means what here? Females. Male N1 we have taken, consider, and N2 as a female. So total 20%. 20% of employees are females, and remaining, so that is 100 minus 20 is equal to 80% are male employees. So N1 is equal to 80%, N2 is equal to 20%. Okay. Next problem, to find the proportion of N1 and N2 for given data of combined mean. Example 15. The mean marks of students in a class is 72. So average marks scored by students in a class, all the students in the class, is 72. So this is a combined mean. X bar C is equal to 72. And if the mean marks of boys is 75 and that of girls is 65. So mean marks of boys we consider as a X bar 1. So that is 75, and mean marks of girls X bar 2. So we consider it as X bar 2, and it is a 65. So mean marks of boys 75, mean marks of girls is 65. So both together, that is the entire class average marks is 72. So find the proportion of boys and girls in the class. So we don't know what is the number of students in the classroom. So even they are not asked there in percentages. So what they ask there, calculate it in the proportion. So proportion means we take it as a equal to 1 here. Okay. So just what are things they are given? X bar C, X bar 1, X bar 2. So boys and girls mean marks and total students marks. So N1 we don't know, and N2 also we don't know. So here we consider N1 plus N2 is equal to 1. Or else directly we can calculate the proportion. Let us find it. So formula for X bar C, combined arithmetic mean, is equal to N1 X bar 1 plus N2 X bar 2 divided by N1 plus N2. N1 plus N2. So here, as I said, N1 plus N2 equal to 1 we have to take. So without taking that, let us find first. So X bar C is equal to 72 is equal to N1 we don't know, N1 into 75, that is 75 N1 plus X bar 2 is 65, 65 N2 divided by N1 plus N2. N1 plus N2. So take this N1 plus N2 opposite side. So it is divided by here, it will become into there. So 70, it will become N1 72 plus N, that is 72 N1 plus 72 N2 is equal to 75 N1 plus 65 N2. So make common thing one side. So just we'll take N1 that side and we'll take 65 this side. Okay, so it will become 75 N1 minus 72 N1 is equal to, mute yourself there, 72 N2 minus 65 N2. So 75 minus 72 is 3. 3 N1 is equal to 72 minus 65 is 7. So 7 N2. Send 3 that side and take N2 this side. Okay. So numbers will make one side and this one side. So N1 divided by N2 is equal to 7 divided by 3. N1 divided by N2 is equal to 7 divided by 3. So now we can say that N1 is equal to 7, N2 is 3. So that is a 7 is to 3. 7 is to 3 here. So total is 7 plus 3 is 10. So we can say 7 out of 10 students are boys and 3 out of 10 students are girls. So the ratio between boys and girls is 7 is to 3. So what we did here? So without making anything, N1 plus N2 is equal to 1. So or else we can write it in this form also. 7 by 10 is 0.7 is to 0.3 here. To make it equal to 1. Okay. So to make it easier, 7 is to 3. So what we did, 75 into N1, 75 N1, 65 into N2, 65 N2. So N1 and N2 we sent this side. So 75 N1 plus 72 N1 plus 72 N2. So here common thing, N1 we taken one side and N2 one side. So N2 here has a bigger number 72. So 65 I have taken this side. So 72 N2 minus 65 N2. And here N1 75 is bigger and 72 we have taken that side. So 75 N1 minus 72 N1. So difference is 3 N1 and here difference 7 N2. So again numbers one side and character one side. So N1 divided by N2 is equal to 7 divided by 3. So if we write it in the proportion, it will become 7 is to 3. So N1 boys are 7 out of 10 and N2 girls are 3 out of 10. Seven is to 3 out of, if we consider 10 boys are there, sorry, total 10 students are there, 7 are boys, 3 are girls.